I am here with Angelica Vasquez from State Farm Insurance. And Angelica, tell me a little bit about yourself. What, are you from Houston? Where are you originally from?
Well, here we're located right now at Harold's in the Heights, and I grew up in the Heights.
That's awesome.
Right?
Yeah.
So I went to Hamilton Middle School off of 20th, right?
Yeah.
Went to Lamar High School. I did the IB program at Lamar. And I'm a native Texan. But I pretty much spent most of my middle school, high school career here in Houston. So that's why I wanted to have my business here.
That's awesome.
And I'm actually located on 20th and Shepherd.
Okay.
And I've had my business for about 7 years.
Wow.
I'm a second generation State Farm agent.
Really?
Yes.
I've never heard that before. That's awesome.
Yes. My mother was a State Farm agent, and she's been with the company for over 30 years. She's in California now, but I opened the business to service and take care of our community. At the end of the day.
That's awesome.
That's what we do.
Well, shout out to Hamilton Middle School. That's
yeah.
That's perfect. So, we know that you do insurance, which is mainly kind of male dominated. Like all the insurance agents I've ever met have been male. How do you and especially, you have your mom kind of as a role model, kind of mentor. Have you seen any speed bumps like on the way, being a woman in kind of a male dominated industry, and how, what did you do to kind of go over those bumps?
I think the biggest road bump that I came across was being young and female and a business owner.
Yeah, that's huge.
And this is actually my second business I've owned.
Okay.
And I owned my first business in Europe.
Really?
Yeah. I lived in Europe for 5 years, and right after Lamar, I went to Spain.
Okay.
And I lived in Spain for 5 years. I did my undergrad and my master's. And coming out of that, I opened a small business there.
Okay.
And so when I came back to Houston, where my family is from, the biggest thing as a woman and being young and a minority, sometimes people don't take you as serious, right?
Yeah.
And so what I did to overcome that is I led with my heart. And as a woman, the biggest thing that we really I really developed is how to be very savvy, how to be extremely professional, but still get my point across and make sure that I'm heard.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, especially in the insurance world, you can't leave with a product.
Yeah.
You don't leave with a bike or something tangible. You actually leave with a promise that you're going to take care of someone, right? And in our industry, I'll be honest with you, it's a very good old boy in our industry, especially being in Texas, right? But there's so many business owners that you see that it's a family or dual couple, right? So let's say the wife will manage the books and all the admin, and then the husband is on the forefront.
Yeah.
So I brought such a unique aspect to business owners because I could understand that side, but also making sure as the business grows that they're properly insured. So there's a lot of roadblocks, but at the end of the day, I just believed, but if you take care of people, people are going to take care of you. And at the end of the day, that's what we're here to do, right?
It's an awesome way to kind of live life. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So I've always kind of asked these questions since I've been doing these interviews. What would you tell a young woman that's wanting to, possibly become an entrepreneur, maybe, starting their own company? I mean, what would you tell them?
I think the most important thing that I actually learned later in life is that young women, you can have it all. You can literally have whatever you want. You can be a successful female minority business owner. You can be a mother. You can be a wonderful wife. You can be a great leader in the community. You can buy whatever you want, right?
With your own money? That's,
Exactly. But I think growing up, I felt like I had to have one or the other.
Yeah.
I had to either have like an amazing career and not have a strong personal life, or like get married and have kids and not have a career. right?
Yeah.
So I'm letting you girls know you can have it all, and don't let anyone tell you you can't have it all, right? And it's really interesting. We were talking about Hamilton.
Yeah.
I have 3 good friends from Hamilton,
Okay.
and they are all business owners.
Really? That's
On
awesome.
19th Street.
Y-
It's the craziest
That's
things.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
One's a chiropractor across the street. One is a therapist, right?
Okay, yeah.
And then you have me, and then you have someone who used to have like a personal gym as well. So
That's awesome.
and it's all kind of started here in this neighborhood. And at the end of the day, you know, it's okay to be really smart, and it's okay to have it all. And you can make whatever you want your life to look like.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. And it's one thing that you said earlier, you know, is not only are you a woman, but you're also a minority. So that just brings in a whole another, you know, kind of
Dynamic.
multiplication table, you know, to the actual equation. So, I mean, has that, I mean, kind of hurt you at all? Or, I mean, have you had to get over anything or, you know, in the area? Because I know at least, you know, in Houston, it's very just, it's a melting pot, right? But
Right.
have you, have you gotten any pushback or anything on that? Or you?
I think in any industry, there's going to be some favoritism, right? And I think as women and minority, we're perceived a certain way. Just as we're talking right now, I speak Spanish, but
Yeah.
I don't have a Spanish accent,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so people don't think like I speak Spanish, right? But when I start speaking Spanish, they're like, whoa, different person,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But I think that being a minority is a beautiful thing. I believe that if you speak Spanish, continue to speak Spanish. My parents didn't speak Spanish, my grandparents spoke Spanish, but I use it every single day, and I'm very grateful for it. And I only learned it, well, I learned Spanglish, right? Like in high school,
Oh,
let's
yeah,
be
yeah.
honest. But like going to college in Spain, that's where I really learned my Spanish. And, you know, we women, minorities, we rule the world because we kind of know the best thing. We have had a lot more struggles in that
Yeah.
regard. So we've been told no a lot, and so we know what it means to overcome no,
That's awesome. Yeah.
right? And so I'm just grateful for the opportunities that I've been given. I really enjoy being a business owner, and State Farm has given me a wonderful opportunity, and I'm very, very grateful for. I was the youngest female hired agent in the state of Texas.
Wow. That's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful to State Farm Corporate for giving me the opportunity, but you know, it didn't come easy because
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
I actually started the agency when I was 25, and I came back from Europe when I was like 22.
Okay.
And I said, I'm going to be a State Farm agent, and I just have this calling, and I'm just going to help all these people and protect all these families. And they said no. They
Yeah.
rejected me like 2 or 3 times. And so, of course, when women get told no, it kind of like provoke us to even do better, right?
Yeah.
And so it wound up that one of the sales leaders or executives in Houston called me after rejecting me 3 times for 3 months later and asked me, since I was so persistent, if I wanted a job to work for him.
That's awesome.
And I said, only if I can become a State Farm agent. So 18 months later, and 9 months of State Farm University, I celebrate 7 years, March 1. So in a couple of weeks.
Huge.
Woo!
That's
And-
huge.
Yeah, and then they loved me so much that State Farm asked me to open up a second location, which is we're opening April 1st. So in Edo, which
Oh,
is
really?
very exciting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll be the first woman in Houston to own a second agency.
That's
Isn't
amazing.
that amazing?
Yeah, that's
Right.
huge.
So
And speaking on that, how do people reach you if they want to check out their, you know,
Yeah.
maybe get a new quote their insurance is about? And you do home, auto,
Right.
life?
yes, so we do home, auto, life. We do health insurance. We have a bank. We do mortgages and vehicle loans. People
That's
don't know
awesome.
that.
Yeah.
And you can reach me. You can call our number direct, 832-548-8000, 832-548-8000. You can look on me on Facebook, right? Angelica Vasquez, second generation State Farm agent. Or you can just come by our office. We're open from 9 to 6 on 20th and Shepherd. We're happy to come on in and we can help you with any of your insurance needs. Also for business owners, we work with a lot of business owners and commercial policies, so we're happy to help you there as well.
And we will have your information down below this video too. So it'd be good.
Awesome.
And Angelica, thank you so much
Yes.
for hanging out and talking, and happy Women's Month.
Happy Women's Month, everyone. Go get them.
Bye, guys.